Today, a message of deep spiritual significance reaches you, conveyed by your angel, surpassing all boundaries. When destiny brought you to this moment, you found him deeply entangled in his own selfish desires, completely consumed by his ego. He was the center of attention, surrounded by followers who orbited around him, all while he, blinded by his own self-importance, acted as though he was the only one that mattered. His concerns were solely focused on himself, reflecting a self-centeredness that was merely an extension of his inflated ego. He was far removed from grasping the true nature of love. The people around him were drawn to the superficial allure of his public persona, unable to see beyond the surface to the depths of his true self. In his world, it seemed he had entirely forgotten the existence of his soul, living each day as if every action and every word were part of an elaborate stage play designed to dazzle and captivate those around him. His every move was meticulously planned, motivated by an insatiable desire to impress others, driven by an unending need for approval and admiration. This constant craving consumed him, dictating his every thought and action. It was as if he lived perpetually under the bright lights of a stage, where each step and every utterance was carefully orchestrated to fit the script of a life that was more fiction than reality. His relationships were not born out of genuine love or emotional connection, but were chosen based on how well they could enhance his already polished image. He sought out those who could add another layer of shine to his carefully crafted exterior, valuing relationships only when they served to uphold the illusion of perfection he worked so hard to maintain. To him, wealth was more than just material comfort. It was a vital instrument in shaping his influential and successful identity. Wealth wasn't merely a means to live comfortably, it was a cornerstone in the construction of the public image he so dearly valued. The recognition as a popular and successful figure wasn't just a goal, it was a necessity. His desire for validation was overwhelming, almost as if his very life hinged on being constantly acknowledged by others. This relentless chase for approval exacted a heavy toll, often pushing his well-being to the background. His physical and mental health, once vital, were overshadowed by his obsession with staying relevant in the eyes of those around him. Outwardly, his image thrived, adorned with the admiration and praise of the crowd. Yet beneath this glittering surface, the most crucial parts of his emotional and mental state languished in darkness, neglected by nearly everyone, including himself. Public opinion became his compass, dictating his choices and steering his actions, as if he were performing in a grand theater where every scene was carefully choreographed. The true essence of who he was became buried, lost to those who believed they truly understood him. A darker aspect of his character also emerged. He gravitated towards those who flouted the rules, seeking pleasure or thrill in ways that were often reckless. Before encountering you, he seldom made genuine eye contact with anyone, treating people as mere background players in the drama of his life, rather than as individuals with their own feelings and thoughts. Drawing attention was second nature to him, but forming authentic emotional connections remained an unfamiliar, untouched realm. Yet, the instant your eyes met, everything changed. It was as if he had stepped into another world where you were the focal point, radiating a captivating light that illuminated this new reality. In you, he found a presence that was almost healing, an aura that seemed to emanate from your very being, touching everyone around you with its warmth. To him, you appeared as a true angel on earth, with an energy that not only enveloped him but also resonated in a way that was entirely unique and incomparable. In your presence, a deep peace settled over him, calming the storm of thoughts that usually clouded his mind. He was completely drawn to your spirituality, profoundly moved by your unwavering commitment to your spiritual journey and your boundless desire for a deeper connection with the divine. You became a wellspring of magic and inspiration in his life, effortlessly bringing your desires into reality in ways he had never seen before. Your intuition, sharp and piercing, cut through the everyday illusions, exposing hidden truths with striking clarity. Your ability to heal went beyond the physical, touching the very essence of those around you, Your presence not only radiated bold confidence, but also emanated a profound healing energy, revitalizing everyone who came near, drawn by a deep curiosity to explore his own inner world and fueled by the desire to find a greater purpose. He embarked on an introspective journey. This journey led him through the turbulent waters of his own internal wounds. Amidst this emotional upheaval, he sought healing and a closer connection with the divine, finding endless inspiration in your extraordinary spirituality. The authenticity with which you lived wasn't just something he admired, it was something he yearned for. Before your paths crossed, he was trapped in an endless pursuit of perfecting his social image, always striving to fit in and meet the expectations of others. He constantly sought an identity that conformed to societal norms, leaving him drained and dissatisfied. His craving for external validation kept him in a relentless cycle of adaptation and performance, with little room for his true self to emerge. However, meeting you presented him with a completely different way of life. Your authenticity and the profound depth of your spirituality were like a beacon of light, revealing a truer, more fulfilling path. The way you lived, fully aligned with your deepest values and beliefs, was nothing short of revolutionary to him. This ignited in him a powerful desire to discover and embrace his own truth, to break free from the chains of others' expectations, and to dive into the depths of his authentic self. You emerged in his life as a guiding light, illuminating the path to a deeper and more genuine truth. Your presence served as a compass, revealing that true strength comes from being authentic, no matter what others might think. He was both inspired and a bit overwhelmed because you embodied a love so pure and genuine, unlike anything he'd ever encountered. This love shook the foundations of his understanding of relationships, forcing him to rethink everything he thought he knew. He recognized in you a rare and touching uniqueness, a presence that naturally drew not only his attention, but also that of many others. Realizing he wasn't the only one captivated by your light made him feel insecure, leading him to elevate you in his mind to an almost mythical status. He began to question whether he could ever measure up to the high standards he imagined you held. Your exceptional aura, combined with the grace with which you accepted admiration without letting it change you, ignited his curiosity and challenged him deeply. You stood apart from anyone he had ever known, an individual of such distinct character and depth that he found himself both fascinated and deeply moved. It was as if, between you, a profound spiritual connection formed, a bond that transcended the ordinary and made him question his own worthiness. He feared he wasn't deserving of your attention because you seemed to exist on a higher, almost celestial plane, one he doubted he could ever reach. With keen eyes and a restless mind, he watched you closely, studying how you moved, spoke, and laughed with others, constantly comparing himself to those around you. In every comparison, he felt increasingly inadequate, sensing a widening gap between you and him. The fear of being insignificant in your eyes haunted him, fed by the belief that you were unattainable, almost out of reach of ordinary existence. Yet this perceived distance didn't diminish his feelings. Instead, it intensified them. The aura you radiated not only drew him in, but also inspired him to search within himself for a reflection of that light that seemed to naturally flow from you. Imagine yourself in a situation where an open, heartfelt conversation could make all the difference. He loves you deeply, yet he's burdened by an ongoing struggle within himself, questioning whether he is truly worthy of your love. In the depths of his soul, he sees you as someone who resides in a realm of extraordinary beauty and wisdom, a place few can truly comprehend or reach. His admiration for you is so profound that it feels almost tangible, like something one could touch or breathe in. Despite the fear and doubt that often hold him back, his heart is irresistibly drawn to you, yearning for a chance to express just how much he cherishes and respects everything you embody. Even though he is constantly plagued by uncertainties, there is an inner voice that persistently urges him to seek you out, to bridge the daunting gap that stands before him, a gap that seems nearly impossible to cross. Since the moment you entered his life, he has experienced a profound and irreversible transformation. It was as if his very ego was shaken, forcing him to re-examine the core of his identity and to confront what he truly desires from life. This awakening opened his eyes to new perspectives and possibilities, yet at the same time, it intensified his fear of not being deserving of someone as remarkable as you. He feels a connection with you that is so deep and spiritual that it pushes him to reconnect with his own inner self, to explore the spiritual side of his being. His love for you is all-encompassing, but it is also accompanied by the tormenting fear that his feelings might not be returned. He sees himself as someone who might not fit into your life, worrying that you might view him as incompatible with the greatness that surrounds you. Yet this deep spiritual bond he feels with you serves as a constant source of inspiration. It not only reignites his spiritual flame, but also strengthens his resolve to pursue personal and spiritual growth. The longing to be close to you transcends any fleeting romantic impulse. It is a profound yearning, deeply rooted in genuine respect and admiration for all that you are and embody. He sees in you not just the possibility of a partner, but a reflection of his highest self, a mirror that shows him the best version of who he could become. Yet each day, he grapples with the weight of uncertainty and the fear of rejection, obstacles that seem ever present in his mind. He yearns for the chance to prove his worth, to show the depth of the love and respect he holds for you. He dreams of moving beyond these fears, stepping toward you with the hope of building a life together, grounded in true love and mutual understanding. The thought of finally feeling worthy of your love is one that occupies his heart, pushing him to leave behind the doubts that haunt him and to fully embrace the power of a genuine connection. With each passing day, your presence becomes an even stronger source of inspiration in his life. He often reflects on the countless ways you have positively influenced him, urging him to explore deeper parts of his soul and to confront challenges that once seemed impossible. This inner journey is guided by the example of your integrity and the unwavering light of your spiritual energy, which shines like a beacon, leading him through his own inner storms. He understands now that every moment of hesitation is a missed chance to experience the fullness that a life with you could bring. Thus, he is preparing himself, mentally and emotionally, to face the fears and uncertainties that stand in his way. He is strengthening his resolve, knowing that true love demands courage, the courage to be completely open, to share his vulnerabilities, and to commit to building a future together, one founded on shared values of honesty, respect, and companionship. The idea of sharing life with you, enriched by mutual understanding and unwavering support, gives him a renewed sense of purpose. He envisions a future where both of you can grow and learn from each other, a relationship where passion is intertwined with depth and meaning. Driven by a powerful dream, he continuously strengthens his resolve, seeking the courage to approach you with the hope of building a life together, a life where both of you can flourish in the beauty of a truly harmonious and inspiring partnership. If you find this message aligning with your current experience, it might be time to seriously consider taking the first step and opening up a meaningful dialogue. He longs deeply for your presence in his life, even though doubt often clouds his heart, fueled by his own fluctuating self-esteem. In his eyes, you appear almost unattainable, a figure so elevated and radiant in your brilliance that at times, you seem more like a distant star than someone he could ever truly reach. Yet, you are also a profound source of inspiration for him. Your presence lights his path and motivates him to push beyond his limits. Each day he feels an increasing need to know that he holds a special place in your life because to him, you are a remarkable and transformative force. His intuition constantly urges him to close the distance between you, hinting that he is drawing nearer, but a deep-seated fear of inadequacy, of not meeting your expectations, or simply of not being enough, often keeps him from acting. Since fate brought your lives together, he has been on a relentless journey of self-improvement. Every encounter with you stirs him to reflect, grow, and evolve. Now, he stands at a critical juncture in this journey, yearning for a sign that you see not just who he has been, but who he is striving to become. someone valuable, deserving of love and respect. To him, you are the first true passion of his life, a force that has redefined his understanding of love and what it means to be loved. The desire to stand by your side, share meaningful moments, and create lasting memories is not a fleeting impulse, but a profound aspiration that touches the core of his being. He yearns to express the depth of his feelings, to demonstrate through both words and actions that his love is real, enduring, and sincere. Perhaps now is the time to consider initiating that conversation. He carries a deep, unwavering love for you, a love that remains strong even in the face of his own insecurities. Let these words resonate within you, bringing clarity and peace to your heart. The universe, with its boundless wisdom, continuously guides you toward the path meant for your highest good. No matter which route you take, you are being gently steered toward positive outcomes. Know that you are inherently worthy and deserving of love, as timeless and radiant as the stars that adorn the night sky. To truly absorb the essence of this message and the abundant blessings it carries, I encourage you to share your reflections in the comments below. This space is a haven for heartfelt exchanges, where your thoughts, emotions, and aspirations can find a voice. If these words resonate with you, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, ensuring you never miss out on the uplifting messages we share. I am genuinely excited to hear your thoughts and to walk with you on this spiritual journey. Together, we can uplift our spirits and foster a community brimming with positive energy and love. Stay connected for more messages, each crafted with care to bring light and inspiration into your life. We are here to support you at every turn, eager to witness the unfolding of your extraordinary path. May God and the universe bless each step you take with abundance, love, and unwavering faith. Let each day be a testament to your strength and resilience as you journey under the guidance of divine providence. Amen.